You're saying Mueller's investigators referred to your statement on television in your interview?
Yes, your interview, Ari. Your interview.
And what was their view of that, to the extent you can?
I don't know. Their view was they were not happy about it. That's what I would say. Okay.
And although I understand legally you're not going to discuss much of what happened inside.
Correct, I'm not. Yes.
I wonder what your broader assessment is at this point about the pressure on Donald Trump. Because putting you aside, there is wider reports that we're not only talking obstruction, we're talking collusion in the questioning.
Well, here's what I would say. First of all, before I got the call, when I got the call that day, it was like on a Tuesday after the Michael Wolff book came out. And I was very upset when I got the call. And you know what I mean? And I have to pay legal fees for it, right? But I understand they're doing their job. What I would say, one, is the taxpayer is getting their money's worth. They were highly professional.
You're talking about Mueller's investigators.
Mueller's investigators. They didn't call me in just to check a box. Everything they asked me, they knew, you know, it was backed up. I can't get into I don't want to get into it and give away their investigation. What I would say is it wasn't a waste of my time or their time. I was happy to cooperate with them, as I told you on this show.
Approach and process, you're saying you found them to be professional and positive?
Not only professional, I found them to be that if you were, this was very corporate to me. In other words, when I say we always like to say we want the government to run like a business, this was like a white shoe law firm going in. Okay, I sat in there, they asked me questions, they had charts out, they had specific things they wanted to know, they had follow-ups. It was almost like flow charts. I'm not saying they had a flow chart there, but the point is that it wasn't a waste of taxpayers' money to have me in there. It wasn't a waste of time for me either, and I'm happy to have been in there, and I'm happy to have cooperated. And once again, I would say, like I said to you, had Donald Trump just fired Robert Mueller and not given that interview to Lester Holt.
Fired Jim Comey.
Excuse me. Fired Jim Comey. Maybe I'm jumping ahead, but had Donald Trump just fired Jim Comey, not given the Lester Holt interview, not had the Russians, I would not have been in there.
Did you leave with the impression that they knew more than a lot of the witnesses they see?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. That's what I'm saying. It was not a waste of time. I'm not a victim here. They had to have me in there. Even though I have to spend money on legal fees, this and that, you can say I'm a victim from that. They did not waste their time. They did not just gratuitously have me in there for no reason and to be mean.